because Perp says I don't talk about enough extra stuff besides superhero.
I'm
No, I
leaving
love
in a few minutes.
part on Joe Blow when they do this. Movies you never is one of the like best movies you never saw. The best 80s action movie you never saw.
Base.
Shoot to Kill. And I still didn't watch my Next of Kin. I have it here. I gotta boot up the VCR, make sure it still works, and watch my movie. But Shoot to Kill, the best 80s action movie you never saw, starring Sidney Poitier, Tom Berenger, Clancy Brown, and Kirstie Alley.
Good cast for the 80s.
Lost 80s action gem. Have you ever heard of this?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Never seen the cover. Nothing. Is that Willem Dafoe?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is Willem Dafoe in it too?
That's
Florida Project.
That's something different.
That's the Florida Project.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Best kid acting ever.
Recently, I wrote an article about movies that were surprisingly hard to find on streaming or Blu-ray.
Oh, is this the guy who wrote the article about Cocoon? Went viral.
I don't know.
Cocoon.
Cocoon going viral. I don't.
There was about Cocoon.
There was an article about a month ago that went viral about Cocoon and how
Cocoon article going viral.
Yes, you didn't see this. Am I the only one that follows?
I don't know how viral it really was.
Am I the only one that follows movie talk around here? There was an article about the movie Cocoon that went viral a couple months ago. They did a YouTube video about it and everything, about how it was a huge hit movie. It was nominated for Oscars. It was a film by Ron Howard, really, really mainstream. And you can't get it anywhere. It's not streaming. It's out of print.
Right.
You can't get your hands on Cocoon. And they were like, what the heck? This is really odd. This is not some obscure movie. This was a big hit film. And
that's why. Okay, so Cocoon is not what made it go viral. It's because you couldn't get a movie. And that in the age of physical media and streaming, that's what made it viral.
Yeah, but it was
got to get the VHS.
No, I've seen it in the wild. I just didn't pick it up.
That's exactly what happened with Cocoon. No one wanted to see Cocoon again, and studios just like, well, we're gonna.
But oddly enough, it is readily available, and you can get many places. The less popular sequel, Cocoon: The Return, that people didn't really like, but you can get it.
So you could get the sequel, just not the original.
You can get the sequel. You can't get the original Cocoon.
Cocoon.
Did you ever want to see a sci-fi movie for old people? Cocoon.
There you go.
Yeah. But no, I'll keep
my
eye
about
on
Picard?
Picard? No, Picard's... Shut up.
Damn.
Picard's awesome. But talking about Shoot to Kill, I'm going to look out for this. It also says it's surprisingly hard to find on streaming or Blu-ray, so I'm going to look out for the VHS. The film was a decent box office hit in its day, but outside of DVD release, it has sunken into obscurity. A nifty little title. The film stars Sidney Poitier as a veteran FBI agent investigating a strange robbery where the owner of a diamond broker robbed his own store. It turns out the desperate man stole his own diamonds to pay off a man holding his beloved wife hostage. Poitier's G-Man underestimates the criminal, and in the end, he murders the man's wife, his maid, and even his dog. It was the proto John Wick. Shaken up by the fact that his jewel thief would kill so many innocent people, he becomes obsessed with finding him, only to discover that the man has hightailed it into the Pacific Northwest wilderness and has infiltrated a group of fishermen who are being led through the mountains by a female guide named Sarah Reynolds, played by a young Kirstie Alley, who was on Cheers at the
forest
time.
Guiding people? Okay.
And would star in Look Who's Talking the following year. Luckily, Sarah's boyfriend, Jonathan Knox, is an expert tracker and a mountain man, and the two team up to track down the fishing party before the killer, whose identity we don't know at this point, can be revealed. Okay. I'll check it out.
Is this article by Chris Bumbray? Is that the guy who wrote the article?
Let me see.
It feels like it should be a gritty street movie.
Yes, Chris Bumbray.
Well, if you look in the private chat,
that viral Cocoon article.
Yeah, I put it in the private chat, and it is his article.
So this guy's just digging up 80s movies and trying to make a viral article like that.
And when he doesn't find him, he makes an article about it.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Cocoon?
All right, let me bring this up here.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head out
because I gotta go to work.
No. You guys are the best.
Oh, the Cocoon made everyone tired. All right,
yeah,
thank you.
All right, good night and good luck.
Good night and good luck.
Oh,
to you.
the way you said it was
Good
not a
night and
nice
good
way.
luck.
It's
I
like
love
good
the
night
way
and
you
good
said it.
luck.
Dude, he said it like a professional broadcaster. I love it.
Oh, thank you.
That's how you say it.
Gone forever. Let me see. Cocoon and why you should never get rid of your Blu-rays or DVDs. Ron Howard's classic. Why aren't we treating Ron Howard with respect?
I don't know. They he even says in the article he reached out, tried to find out like from people who worked on the film, like what happened. Apparently it's some kind of a rights issue, but nobody's been too forthcoming about exactly what it is.
Yeah, that
Something in the
happened like
soundtrack?
Apocalypto for years. You couldn't get it anywhere, streaming or anything, or buying even the
A
DVD.
lot of it has to do with the audio soundtrack or the score or something. A lot of times video games don't get reissued just because of the sound. And the reason there's always all these compilations for like 16-bit video games is because they didn't have the CD sound. And it just, they had the game developers doing the soundtrack. But once they got to like CD quality, they started getting like composers and things to do it, and that's where all the rights. That's where I would assume it's something with the audio or music or soundtrack or something.
And then
While we're on the topic of Ron Howard, though, I will say if anybody out there wants to pick up a copy of Ron Howard's 1994 film, The Paper, you can buy it in my eBay store. I have a copy of The Paper up for sale right now.
that's crazy.
out
I mean, you
Tracy
probably could find
Josie.
this movie on eBay.
Okay, but since posting, here's the update article on Sunday. I've dug a bit more into movies that have gone out of print, and the amount of great movies that seemingly only exist in out of print DVD is astounding. Movies like Basketball Diaries, Strange Days, and so many more are out of print. Yeah.
There you go.
Wow.
He's got lots of articles he can write.
Strange Days. That was Catherine Bigelow, wasn't it? I
Yeah.
believe it was.
Is that the one with Mick Jagger?
No, you're thinking of Free Jack.
Oh, you're
That's
right.
Joe sent me free. I didn't finish it. I started watching. It was pretty good.
It's not a bad film.
Strange Days was is it Ray Fiennes, I believe? 95. And Angela Bassett's in it. Yeah, Ray Fiennes, Angela Bassett, Juliette Lewis. Vinny
Ray
D'Onofrio, everyone's favorite old Vinny's in it.
I don't remember it.
I think it's time for good news of Twitter.
Oh, yay.
Okay, let me bring that up here.
Everybody needs some good news on a Tuesday night.
Ron Howard did direct Gung Ho.
Oh, I love